In this video, I'm going to clear this big stack of pallets, plus this one that I find later on, and break them up into all these pallet slats and create a space for my wood store at the bottom of the garden. The giant pallet slats you see here are going to be turned into a giant pallet slat then. Let's run my title sequence and then see how we do it. So we start at the bottom of the garden by breaking up the giant pallet slats using my Gorilla pallet buster and chucking tennis balls for the dog. Then we spend our pocket money on this Airlocker air punch nailer. And the best thing about this is you can pretend you are James Bond. Pew, pew, pew. Back to the bottom of the garden, and I'm shooting the nails into the gap between these two pallets, breaking them all down. I stack them in neat piles, sometimes at the bottom of the garden, sometimes here in the garage. I've got plenty of them.
So we've cleared the groundworks. We're thinking either come straight off level with that or come back at an angle so you've got more land. We're thinking angle looks better at the moment, and then join back up over here and we have our drinks. Lovely.
We trim the plants and break out the chainsaw and cut up all these old sleepers. We run a plumb line and mark out where the fence posts are going to go. Buy 4 fence posts, 2 bags of concrete, a young, athletic, handsome young man with a shovel with a serrated edge that can dig this hole. Next, get the young, handsome man to put the fence post in, spirit level it, and put 3 stakes in to keep it central. Add a bag of concrete, take 1 deep breath, and shovel with your hands to get it all nice and firm. Lovely. Meanwhile, I've made a start on digging posts hole 2, 3 and 4, more of that later, and worked out the direction of travel to where we're going to finish. Here he is with his little watering can. Originally a winder, but he did insist on using it, bless him.
Okay, we think the concrete's gone off, but we're going to leave that until tomorrow. Post number 2 has been dug to the right depth. Post number 3 dug to the right depth. They'll obviously come off on this angle here, which was the angle from the previous one. Post number 4 is going to go here, but we've got carrier bags here, we've got inner tubes to cut through, we've got wood, and then there appears to be a towel full of dead wood, which is stumped me at the moment, excuse the pun. And then we might have to dig a little bit of this out, and then we're going to go to this fence post here, and we're going to connect to the outside of that pallet, outside of that post. All good. So Daniel's got his Stanley knife to go and cut stuff up. And then we've got the fence posts 1, 2, 3. They're this tall. They sit 600 mils down. We might have to cut a bit off the top there. And then we've got the pallet slats to go on top as well. All good. Day 2, and somebody has escaped out the cat room. We've got our stakes, bit of trimming maybe, lining, dig that out. So we're going to start over here, remove the stakes from here, fill,
impact,
dig, and fix, and then hopefully these can be in and done.
Alright, we put in fence post number 2 and staked it, and fence post 3 and staked it, and this is what it looks like in a line with Bailey Dog and the young handsome fella and Zyra Dog. Now this turned out to be a builder's bag which took hours to dig out. We've marked out where the final fence will join the original fence post. Bailey Dog has moved the towel from here out to the back where he's now chewing it up. This is a discarded part of the garden that we're not going to use. We're barricading it off because we can't be bothered to dig it out this year. We'll leave that for later. We get the young handsome man working again.
So when you wipe your ass and concrete your hand into your buttocks, that you got a problem.
He's found the big watering can and he's happy. Now here comes the best bit. Watch this, watch this.
Look at that. Number 1. On it. Gin and tonic. Number 3. Perfect. And gentle with this one because it's wet on it. Oh, the giant pallet slats are all here. They are on the move. Shorter ones are here, 18 there I think, and then the remaining 70 out to the front of the house between these 23. Lovely.
Okay, would have been nice for some moving pictures, but this is the pallet slat fence. We've used an air compressor and a nail gun to put these up. That's my son's idea of how you mark a plank.
Alright, so that plank is there to get rid of a bow in the second one down. Part of the clutter clear out for 2024, I had all these giant pallet slats, and we have made a fence. 3/4 done. Got this bit here to do, just to box off this before next year. That is a piece of beauty.
I'm on my own for this final fence, and the gap between the fence posts is wider than the other ones. I've had to go and get another giant pallet slat and break it up, with each slat ripped on the long end to shorten its width and trimmed at the end to shorten its length. I've used a spacer that we called Kevin spacer to regulate the width, and hopefully that looks okay.
This dog pound was made by Shay in 2023. The gate was 2023, the kennel extension was 2003, and all the gravel and the borders was 2023. Kennel was 2022. When we come through the gate, we have Zyra dog, because Bailey's not here today. Out the back here, we have lovely giant pallet slat fence. Isn't that lovely? You'd never know where I cut and stripped all the slats down, would you? Tuesday, 23rd of April 2024. Giant pallet slats fence. Built, made by Shay and Hay Bales 854. All the giant pallet slats that were part of the clutter clear out I've got in my garden. Designed to extend my son's back garden a little bit and box off this corner here where there's an awful lot of stuff that we can't be bothered to dig out. I say we can't be bothered, look at him, he's full of energy. There we go. One pallet fence. We'll zoom in on Kevin's spacer and some of the wonderful finds we had in the excavation. It's nearly time to remove my very special jig and admire my pyramids. Lovely work. Pyramid tops, all levelled, all pyramided, lovely. Lovely. Hope you've enjoyed. See you again.